On my first day of class, I was pranked by the students. A boy stole my bag. Just then, the principal walked in. He asked what the boy had done, but I told him nothing happened. The boy was in disbelief. This was totally opposite to everything he believed in. Because of that, the boy got away with it, but he repaid my kindness with ingratitude. Curious about the bag, they smashed the cabinet open and stole whatever was inside. 3 of them hid in the restroom to figure out what it was. Having never seen sheet music before, they thought it was Morse code. At that moment I showed up. The kids immediately hid the sheet music behind their backs. I rushed over and took it back. This scene was witnessed by another teacher. To avoid the students getting punished, I lied again and said nothing had happened. And that was how I changed the fate of these troubled kids. The reason I lied was because I had seen how badly they treated the kids here. Just this morning I arrived at this school. If anything, this place was more like a prison than a school. The multitasking Ma-sang guided me in. That heavy iron door looked just like a prison gate. As soon as I walked in, I saw a child kneeling and cleaning the floor. Behind him was a gate that resembled a prison barrier. Ma-sang told me that this was the principal's punishment for him. The punishment lasted 15 days, but what shocked me was only just beginning. Ma-sang was about to show me the infirmary, but the door wouldn't open. At that moment, the principal appeared. I greeted him with a smile, but the principal remained cold, high, and mighty. Suddenly, a scream echoed from behind, followed by the sound of breaking glass. Ma-sang had been injured in the eye. The principal knew it must have been one of the students. His first instinct wasn't to find a doctor for Ma-sang, but to ask me to go outside and ring the bell. Calling all the students together, the principal's way of handling things was simple and brutal. He gave the students 3 seconds to confess, or the entire school would be locked up for 6 hours of solitary confinement. He started the countdown, but when time was up, no one admitted to it. He asked me for a roster and told me to randomly choose a student to be punished. I had to make a hasty decision, but I picked a relatively well-behaved student. Rules were rules. The innocent boy had to face the punishment. Not only that, but the principal also threatened the students to quickly rat out the culprit. To me, that was encouraging them to snitch. Soon after, I was scolded by the principal. The previous teacher couldn't leave fast enough. He had unforgettable marks left by these kids on his arm. In fact, he knew who had set the trap in the infirmary. While we were gathering earlier, he accidentally overheard the culprit bragging about their work. He warned me to pay attention to those 2 kids. They were the ones who made the trap. They had angelic faces, said little but harbored devilish hearts. Finally, he gave me one piece of advice. If a child makes a mistake, the best way is to punish them. After hearing that, my resolve to change this school only grew stronger.